I'm Ann Shapiro, and I'm the Executive Director of the Connecticut Storytelling Center. We produce the annual Connecticut Storytelling Festival and Conference this year, April 23rd and 24th, via Zoom. We are lucky to have many wonderful presenters, and one of them is here with me today. Her name is Lorraine Hartin-Gelardi, and she's going to be telling throughout the festival. So I'm curious to know, Lorraine, how did you first get into storytelling?
Well, it's kind of an interesting story, one I've told over and over because it was so unexpected. I had just moved from Connecticut to New York with my husband and my three little kids, and we were living in the woods. So my days were long. I was a stay at home mom and I was trying to make friends. I was trying to make friends for the kids, all of those things. And I happened to go into the grocery store one day, and there, in the days when people posted everything on that little bulletin board as you were coming out of the grocery store, was a sign, Hudson Valley Storytelling Festival. And it was Friday night, all day Saturday, and Sunday afternoon. And I thought, that sounds so interesting. I'd love to go. But no, I couldn't because I had company that weekend. They were coming for the whole weekend. And, I kept thinking about, I really would like to go to that storytelling festival. I didn't really know much about storytelling festival, but for some reason it caught my eye. And at the very last moment, my friend who was coming with her children called up and said, I can't come. So I looked at my husband. I said, I want to go to this thing, this Hudson Valley Storytelling Festival. I said, but you're going to be stuck with the kids for all weekend. And he went, oh, Lorraine, go, just go. And that'll give you a clue as to how things were going in the household at that time. So I went to this and I walked in. It was at Deer something, a conference center, about 20 miles from where I lived at the time. And this room was packed with people. And I remember Tracy Levitt, who was the director, just standing up on the stage. And we were all sucked into the story. And I was just having love stories from the time I was a kid, just mesmerized as to how this was done. And then I went to, various workshops and listened to more tellers. And on Sunday, there was a final concert. And Tracy announced, she said, we're going to start a group. And you don't have to be a storyteller. You can come as a listener. And I thought, whoa, a night out and stories, what could be better? And so I started going. And you learn how to tell stories by watching and listening. So it wasn't that they were workshops, it were just all these really good tellers sharing stories in a circle. And I said to Tracy one time, I said, Tracy, I'd like to try this. And there are a couple of others who would like to try it too, but we're a little intimidated by standing up and telling stories with all of you. Why don't you have a new teller's night? She goes, oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Okay. So I found the story I wanted to tell. And I remember lamenting to my daughter's fourth grade teacher. I said, I'm practicing this story to the cat in the toilet bowl. I've got no place to tell it. And she said, well, Lorraine, come and practice on us. Come into the classroom. I remember asking my daughter, I said, because you don't want to embarrass your kid. She was in fourth grade. And I said, would it be all right if I came in and told stories in your class? And she looked me dead in the eye and she goes, are you going to mess up? And I went, well, no, I don't think so. It's not my plan. But I went in. The teacher, who I forever indebted to, Jean Starpoli, had invited two other fourth grade classes jammed into the classroom. And I told the story, and she started hiring me to come and tell stories to the school. And for 10 years, I told to my daughter and her friends, and to my two sons and their friends, and for 10 years, I told stories to that school 5, 6 times a year. And it just, I'll still see the kids today. They still are like, are you doing that still? Are you telling stories? Yeah. So that's how I started. And it was really just out of that one little poster and this yen to do it. Yeah. So that's the whole story, Anne, the whole thing.
That's great, Lorraine. I really hope that there'll be people coming to the festival who not only will have the chance to hear you tell some stories, but who will get entrapped the way you did and start
Yeah,
telling themselves.
it's a great journey. I mean, it is a great journey.
We look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks for doing it. I really am looking forward to the festival.
Me too. Bye.